সর্বদা সত্যের খোঁজে আমরা খবরের মাঝে, আমি খবরের সাথে চলতে চাই, যাই খবর খোঁজার ঠিকানায়। বলো কলকাতা, বলো 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 কলকাতা।
আপনাদের সঙ্গে আমি দুর্বা। জিটির বিরুদ্ধে ফের দুর্নীতির অভিযোগ তুললেন রাজ্যপাল জগদীপ ধনকর। পাহাড় সফর সেরে দার্জিলিং থেকে কলকাতা ফেরার পথে বাগডোগরা বিমানবন্দরে সাংবাদিকদের মুখোমুখি হয়ে রাজ্যপাল জগদীপ ধনকর বলেন, 10 বছর ধরে জিটিএ গঠন হয়েছে। জিটিএকে কেন্দ্র ও রাজ্য সরকার কোটি কোটি টাকা দিচ্ছে, কিন্তু সেই টাকার কোনো হিসেব হয়নি। জিটিএ দুর্নীতির পাশাপাশি করোনার সময় রাজ্য অভিযোগ হয়েছে বলে তিনি অভিযোগ তোলেন। প্রায় 2000 কোটি টাকার দুর্নীতি হয়েছে বলে তিনি অভিযোগ করেন। তদন্তের জন্য কমিটি গঠন করা হলেও সেই কমিটি এখনো পর্যন্ত তাকে রিপোর্ট জমা করেনি বলে তিনি জানান।
In Darjeeling, for last 10 years, since 2011, when the act came for Gorkha Territorial Administration, and in 2012, Gorkha Territorial Administration was formed. Central government is giving money in crores. State government is giving money in crores. Under the act, they are required to give a report to the governor every year. No such report has been given during 10 years. This is unimaginable. Rule of law is getting capsized. What is required to be done every year as per command of the legislature, as per provision of the act, not once it has been done. CAG is required to audit every year. Every year. Audit has not taken place even for a single year. These things do not augur well. I have myself seen people have contacted me, indicated that election was there once only. Thereafter, ad hoc arrangement was made, putting political people inclined in favor of ruling dispensation. Gorkha Territorial Administration has virtually become a den of corruption if I go by the inputs that have been made available to me by lot many bodies and individuals. These are not good state of affairs. We cannot have democracy where rule of law gets capsized. We cannot have democracy thrive if provisions of law are ignored. And same is with respect to State Finance Commission. State Finance Commission's only job under the Constitution of India is to give recommendations to the governor. The last State Finance Commission did not give any recommendation to the government, and the government recommended the same very people for being appointed. He asked the government to give me reasons why these lapses have been overlooked, who are responsible for it. Honorable Chief Minister has her own perception about role of the governor. According to her, the governor cannot call officials. She could not be more wrong. Under the Indian Constitution, under Article 166(3), rules of business have been formed. there is direct liability of the officials to make available inputs to the governor without reference to anyone. There is 100% failure on that count. In her last communication, which I am yet to reply, I delayed because of festive season, and her health concerns. I cannot ever imagine that an experienced chief minister would carry this impression by writing she is prepared to make available information I seek. Nothing could be farther from fact than this. I had asked her to make available to me pandemic purchase scam report, 2,000 crore scam. Inquiry was started by her. She constituted a 3-member committee headed by Alapan Bandyopadhyay.
কলকাতা থেকে নিজস্ব সংবাদদাতার রিপোর্ট।
Dedi.
সমস্ত অজানা খবরের আপডেট পেতে আমাদের ইউটিউব চ্যানেলটি সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন এবং পাশে থাকা বেল আইকনটি প্রেস করুন। এছাড়া গুগলে গিয়ে www.bolokolkata.com ওয়েব পোর্টাল চ্যানেলটি সাবস্ক্রাইব